Hey folks, a little bourbon review. Have I said that before? I don't know if I've ever said that before. So I'm doing something a little cool. I think it's a little cool. A little cool? A little awesome? I don't know. We'll see. So I got sent some Buffalo Trace, his regular Buffalo Trace from Keith at 93 Lumber. You may remember that video where he sent the cute little note, little Hello Kitty note with all the different little small bottles. And before we sent that, Market Basket. So for those in the New England area, if you know Market Basket, it's a market, a supermarket. They opened a liquor store, or they decided to open smaller liquor stores near their markets. And I went in right around when they opened last year, 2 years ago. And they had Buffalo Trace. You don't see Buffalo Trace that often. And it turned out when I got home, I didn't even know. I got home and it turned out it was the Barrel Select. So Barrel Select, barrel number 464. So essentially the liquor stores go and they choose a specific barrel of Buffalo Trace, and then it's theirs, right? They can put the Barrel Select thing on it. So I was like, I'm curious to see if there's a difference between regular Buffalo Trace and the Barrel Select. Same ABV, 45%. Everything else on the bottle is the same. So yeah, other than the sticker, Sazerac Barrel Select, right? Because they make Buffalo Trace. So we're gonna see. And I got my Trillium, my Wicked Weed. And no, they're not Glencairn glasses. I only have one Glencairn glass. And I didn't want people to be like, oh, you're drinking out of one Glencairn glass, and then the other one, it's a different glass, so you're not going to get the same flavor profile. I don't know if that's actually what the trolls sound like online, but that's what they sound like in my head. I don't even know if I have trolls that would even make that. I don't know why I'm pouring it like this either. That's just weird. All right, Trillium has the Barrel Select. I'm actually going to swap them because I want to try the regular first. Clearly, I've had a lot of this bottle. Clearly, it's taken me a while to drink this bottle. Let's double check that number 3 is that one. Yes, number 3. So straight bourbon whiskey, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Now, full disclosure for those watching, if you're whiskey snobs, I'm very much a beginner. I like my whiskey, but I'm not kind of hunting stuff. I just like what I like. What's that white thing on my top? That way I'm mirrored. What is that? Is that glitter? No. Okay. Anyways, let's nose it. Actually, let's do color first. Sorry. Color-wise, I'm pretty sure it's identical. No, that one may be. No, it's just the background. They're pretty much identical. All right, let's get a nose. Bourbon. No. There is an oaky characteristic. Again, newbie. When you go really deep in a big, wide mouth glass like this, it's full ethanol. There is a hint of vanilla. There's almost like an aspect of clove. A little bit of molasses. Caramel. That was the regular, by the way. Interesting. Going in full nose, a little less ethanol. It could be that my nose is accustomed to it. Hairspray. Interesting. So this one is missing all of the... It's there. It's missing a lot of the... Like the caramel, the sweetness, the vanilla, you're just getting a lot of the booze is coming through. And like I said, I thought it may have been just my nose was accustomed to the ethanol there, but no, it's really not. And that's really bothering me. It's still there. There's one there. There we go. I'm better now. All right. I'm going to get a taste. All right, hold on. Lovely vanilla. Oaky dryness coming through. Caramel. it's pretty smooth. Like I said, I'm not really a whiskey nerd. I do like a good bourbon. I like to make cocktails with them. I like old fashioned Manhattans. That is. That's pretty smooth. That'd be a good like sipper with a little bit of, or maybe a couple of drops of water. Cleanse the palate. All right, barrel select. I haven't actually had this in forever. I've actually been saving just this little bit. I'm probably going to have to drink that tonight because there's no point in saving this. Just this little bit for this particular review. It's actually been 6 months, a year? I don't know. Okay, I see what's going on here. Interesting. So it's flipped. It's flipped. Where I said that this had more of all those characteristics on the nose, and this had less of them. This has more of the characteristics on the palate. That is crazy. And it's way smoother. Way smoother. Yeah. You would think, I would suspect that if I had this and I had the burn, a little bit of that burn that was already there, there was a burn. It's not just smooth, but it's smooth. That when I'd had this, that would be just the same. No, this burned a little bit more, and this burns less. So yeah, that has more of those caramel tones, the vanilla, the anise. This that's what I was trying to say. I was trying to say clove earlier when I was smelling it, and I couldn't figure out what it was. It's like a clove anise type thing going on. There's a burning tobacco-iness to it. Charry. Wow. I wasn't sure what to expect, given the same ABV, given it's just a sticker slapped on there and they're just selecting a specific barrel. But I guess if they're selecting a barrel, are they blending it? Is because it's, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that was. It's almost like in this one, there's almost like a fruit skin, like an apple skin, pear skin almost. This was really fun. This is really fun. This is sort of like when Kyle from No Hype Reviews tests his palette on whatever day he tests his palette on. Yeah, this was really fun. So, Keith, first off, thank you for sending this and all the other stuff. But yeah, down in the comments, what do you think of Buffalo Trace in general? Have you had some of the barrel selects? Is there much difference? This is, I don't know if there's a date on this. There's like a Julian code. I don't know if Julian codes are things on bourbon barrels. I'm just basing this off of what I see. That could be something related based on beer. I don't know. But yeah, this is fun. This was really fun. All right, down in the comments, how do you think I did? Is that what you do when you taste whiskey? We did a few things with Dan from FLX and kind of went through like a thing. He had like a whole like chart of like mouthfeel too. Like mouthfeel. Hold on. I should went back and watched that and actually did it, but yeah, about the same. I don't know. It's viscous. It's a little bit thick. Not thick, but I don't know. It's eventually maybe I'll get there, but I don't need another vice. But there's only one thing left to do. That, cuvee people, cuvee your drinks, not just cuvee your beers, cuvee your whiskeys. That gives an extra smoothness. There's more caramel. There's more vanilla. There's more amped upness to this. It's the perfect blend of the both. Now, if we add a kiss of water, just a kiss. I don't. Well, if I could ruin this. Yeah, that was pretty good. Opening. Yeah, that's the stuff. Way sweeter, way smoother. Obviously, a little water in it. But the caramel really kind of comes through. The caramel oakiness, the vanilla-iness. It's a really pleasant drink. Anyways, down in the comments, I've talked too long. What do you think of Buffalo Trace? What do you think of the barrel selects? What else should I try? What other whiskeys are good? Price points for like beginners to try something to get a thing. Like I do like one of my favorites is Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel. Hence we've talked about Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel, Bourbon County for a while. I love that. Mike does too. So I do a lot of Elijah Craig. I got some Bully Boy. They're a local distillery. I like that a lot as well. Other than that, what else do I have upstairs? I'll tend to buy. I had some Eagle Rare, and there was one other one I bought. I forget what it was. Escapes me. But yeah, I tend to stick to the ones that I know. So it's like Bullet is sort of my go-to for just to have like on super cheap, but like still good for like mixed drinks. I was drinking this a lot. Yeah. Right now it's really I think I got a barrel proof of Elijah Craig going through and the Bully Boy. But yeah, down in the comments, let me know. Nerdsense.net, Instagram, Blue Sky, if those are your things, Facebook as well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell so you can find posted videos. And I'm Sean. This is Nerdsense. Cheers.